Good evening. Once again, we return to the story of Caius, Spellsword, Dunmer, Eternal Champion, former agent of the Emperor, current head of the Blades, in Vardenfell. I will confess it's obvious that I've laden myself with quite a bit of loot to probably to sell it off to whatever merchants I can. I don't recall exactly what I was going to be doing, but we'll figure that out as we go by. I will also just mention it's quite hot and there's a window open, so there may be a little bit more interference from the outside world than we normally want. I wasn't going to do any alchemy, but it looks like I do have some items, so let's lighten the load a little bit. And as always, we start with magic potions. Should be pretty straightforward. I don't think we have much. Alright, so there's clearly no drains for me. Let's see if there's any special abilities. Nope, so either restore and fortify, or we call it. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's anything for the Ashiam. Alright, it may be that there's something in there and I just can't see it, but I don't want to make too much of a day of it. Alright, now it's not so obvious that the merchants are going to be able to afford what I have to sell, but let's give it a shot. And then at that point I really need to decide whether or not I want to stop by my stronghold or try some other activities. So hopefully these are relatively quick trips just to
well met, friend.
What should we talk about?
just to see where we're at.
Welcome, adventurer. Looking for an equalizer? Something to give you an edge against a superior opponent? When you need to do a lot of damage in a hurry, you can't beat a poison blade. Try my inexpensive iron spider dagger and steel spider blade, or an imperial netch blade for even more bite.
Alright, so they've got a bit of money. Still too much. This definitely weighs more. Alright, I can live with that. I'll buy one. This is very tempting. So is this.
What day is it?
Disgusting. I enjoy the company.
What? I have a good reputation. No bounty. I'm a little more tempted to try different kinds of training now, given that I've not got much use for my wealth.
Hello again, Caius. What do you want? You already gave me the Dormer puzzle box, don't you remember?
You seem like very good company.
Welcome to Balmora, council seat of House Lalu. How can I serve you?
There is a temptation to try and open that, but not
Greetings to you.
Well met.
not with people watching.
Welcome, friend.
Alright, I can't remember if I have cleaned out the Mage's Guild yet.
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
should also sit down and figure out what exactly I need as far as the potions are concerned, or the gems are concerned.
Welcome. Please speak.
Yes, you've been quite helpful, and if there's any more you want to know, please ask.
Mysticism and alteration is actually quite tempting in this case, but let's stick with what we know.
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
Yeah, worth a try. Alright. I think I'm going to try and be a little bit more strict on what I keep. So I will eventually sell off some of the restored fatigue, but that's only after I've cleared out everything else. Alright, so those aren't too heavy, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take restore fatigue and anything with a high weight that doesn't have fortify fatigue as well. So this is a perfect example.
May you walk on warm sand.
You're in good company, friend. Welcome.
Let's take a look and see whether or not the alchemist will buy the Dwemer coins. It should be worth something for me, and they're quite heavy, I suspect. Oh no, they're not. So it's just the armor that's weighing me down. That was worth a try. Alright, well. I don't know if I have 3,000 worth of restored fatigue, but I'm willing to find out. Let's keep the threshold at 3 or higher. I mean, this is really tempting. Yeah, you know what, the heavy ones I'll sell too.
I see you. Hello.
But while I'm at it, I'll also try and make sure that I'm getting my best best possible deal. Works for me. Probably a little more than what I wanted to give up. I'm trying to learn to let go of worldly possessions. Now, I don't know if I've been in here. Got a bit of money, but I don't think you're going to be able to help me with these. Maybe. Works for me. At this point, this is really just about the weight.
There is someone watching me, I can tell.
That isn't the least bit unnerving to hear over your shoulder. So close. There's nothing I really want to trade them for. Optimistic, but I think I can do better. It's not exactly like I'm trying to get rid of the coins right now, but it's what I have available. Yeah, that's gonna tip me over the edge, so I don't even know what they're worth now. Alright, and I believe that is all that we can do with our merchants right now beyond selling more potions. But at this point I should probably just be heading on my way. Alright, so Nisus. And it's telling me about my stronghold, so let's take a quick trip and see what's going on.
You flatter me with your attention, Alan.
I think once we're done this pass of tasks, unless there's something really obvious for me to work on, might be an idea to go back to the Oshilaka camp and see what the status of the Lost Prophecies is. I don't necessarily mind advancing within all of these guilds and such, but it does seem that I'm hitting diminishing returns. And I seem to be heading in the wrong direction. Still, I should probably find out the most direct path to my... Oh, you know what? I remember what it is. I do like watching the reflections.
I see this land.
So if I think I just sneak around the edge here, I should be able to get to where my stronghold is. Then depending on its status, I might want to visit, Uncle Crassus. This definitely seems to be the right way. There we go, some fine orcish workmanship.
Welcome, I'm Lyrillin Fedin. What can I do for you, house brother?
Tell me more about the house.
Yes, we both belong to House Hlalu. Are you here to discuss business?
It would be if it was an option.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Welcome, I'm Hilda Svel. What can I do for you, house brother?
I'm gonna guess they're not gonna buy anything. Still worth it. I know we haven't quite started the adventure yet, but I'm a little tempted to read the brief history of the Empire. I mean, this does seem to be my place. I think we'll say Caius Cossade's house is it's more my storage locker at this point. Yeah, let's go for it.
A Brief History of the Empire, Part 1, by Stronach Cathod III, Imperial Historian. Before the rule of Tiber Septim, all Tamriel was in chaos. The poet Trachesis called that period of continuous unrest days and nights of blood and venom. The kings were a petty lot of grasping tyrants who fought Tiber's attempts to bring order to the land, but they were as disorganized as they were dissolute, and the strong hand of Septim brought peace forcibly to Tamriel. The year was the Second Era, 896. The following year, the Emperor declared the beginning of a new era, thus began the Third Era, a year aught. For 38 years, the Emperor Tiber reigned supreme. It was a lawful, pious, and glorious age, when justice was known to one and all, from serf to sovereign. On Tiber's death, it reigned for an entire fortnight, as if the land of Tamriel itself was weeping. The Emperor's grandson, Pelagius, came to the throne. Though his reign was short, he was as strong and resolute as his father had been, and Tamriel could have enjoyed a continuation of the Golden Age. Alas, an unknown enemy of the Septim family hired the accursed organization of cutthroats, the Dark Brotherhood, to kill the Emperor Pelagius I as he knelt at prayer in the Temple of the One in the Imperial city. Pelagius I's reign lasted less than 3 years. Pelagius had no living children, so the crown imperial passed to his first cousin, the daughter of Tiber's brother Agnorith. Kintara, former queen of Silvanar, had assumed the throne as Kintara I. Her reign was blessed with prosperity and good harvests, and she herself was an avid patroness of art, music, and dance. Kintara's son was crowned after her death, the first emperor of Tamriel to use the imperial name Uriel. Uriel I was the great lawmaker of the Septim dynasty and promoter of independent organizations and guilds. Under his kind but firm hand, the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild increased in prominence throughout Tamriel. His son and successor, Uriel II, reigned for 18 years, from the death of Uriel I in Third Era 64 to Pelagius II's accession in Third Era 82. Tragically, the rule of Uriel II was cursed with blights, plagues, and insurrections. The tenderness he inherited from his father did not serve Tamriel well, and little justice was done. Pelagius II inherited not only the throne from his father, but the debt from the latter's poor financial and judicial management. Pelagius dismissed all of the Elder Council and allowed only those willing to pay great sums to resume their seats. He encouraged similar acts among his vassals, the kings of Tamriel, and by the end of his 17-year reign, Tamriel had returned to prosperity. His critics, however, have suggested that any advisor possessed of wisdom but not of gold had been summarily ousted by Pelagius. This may have led to some of the troubles his son Antiochus faced when he in turn became emperor. Antiochus was certainly one of the more flamboyant members of the usually austere Septim family. He had numerous mistresses and was nearly as many wives, and was renowned for the grandeur of his dress and his high good humor. Unfortunately, his reign was rife with civil war, surpassing even that of his grandfather, Uriel II. The War of the Isle in Third Era 110, 12 years after Antiochus assumed the throne, nearly took the province of Somerset Isle away from Tamriel. The united alliance of the kings of Somerset and Antiochus only managed to defeat King Orgum of the island kingdom of Paidonia due to a freak storm. Legend credits the psychic order of the Isle of Artaeum with sorcery behind the tempest. The story of Kintara II, heiress to her father Antiochus' throne, is certainly one of the saddest tales in imperial history. Her first cousin Uriel, son of Queen Potema of Solitude, accused Kintara of being a bastard, alluding to the infamous decadence of the imperial city during her father's reign. When this accusation failed to stop her coronation, Uriel brought the support of several disgruntled kings of High Rock, Skyrim, and Morrowind, and with Queen Potema's assistance, he coordinated 3 attacks on the Septim Empire. The first attack occurred in the Iliac Bay region, which separates High Rock and Hammerfell. Kintara's entourage was massacred, and the Empress was taken captive. For 2 years, Kintara II languished in an Imperial prison believed to be somewhere in Glenpoint or Glenmoral before she was slain in her cell under mysterious circumstances. The second attack was on a series of Imperial garrisons along the coastal Morrowind Islands. The Empress's consort, Contin Aranix, fell defending the forts. The third and final attack was a siege on the Imperial city itself, occurring after the Elder Council had split up the army to attack western High Rock and eastern Morrowind. The weakened government had little defense against Uriel's determined aggression and capitulated after only a fortnight of resistance. Uriel took the throne that same evening and proclaimed himself Uriel III, Emperor of Tamriel. The year was 3rd Era 121, thus began the War of the Red Diamond, described in Volume 2 of this series.
Which we will get to on another occasion. We won't read them all at once, I've decided. Now in terms of tasks, so we've got Nisus for sure. So Nisus and Sargon. Just trying to find Sargon. No, I don't see it on the map. What I thought it was, it turned out to be Suran. Oh, the cavern. All right. North of Margon. That's helpful. All right. I still need to remember where Margon is, but I can at least work with that. I feel like I'm losing it. I can't find it on this map. Got Molag Mar, Molag Amur. Northern Ashlands. Ah, here we go. Alright, Aldrin. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, well, if we're heading to Nisus anyway. And finally, the Tower of Telarune, which I feel like... Sorry, I hit the microphone. I think the towers are in like the bottom, sort of southeast. So I see Brenora. Telfir, Telarune. Alright, that's in the east. Alright, so that's going to take us a while. Alright, let's head towards Nisus and Markan, and then we'll figure out where we need to go after that. I think the only other question, at this point, I'm willing to head back to Balmora, just to see where it all turns out, and I think with that in mind, maybe I'll just fast travel to Alderaan. Be a nice little evening stroll. I realized that trip to the stronghold may not have been worth it, but I wanted to see whether or not it was finished. I'll also see whether or not my Halalu friend is able to say anything else about it.
I see this land suits
Do you want to discuss your stronghold?
Please.
When you're ready to improve your stronghold, you will need to find some business to engage in, such as farming or egg mining.
Tell me more.
I believe there are several egg mines near your stronghold, Caius. Unfortunately, the only one that is on the land that you purchased is the Shurdan Raple egg mine, which is blighted. If you cure the Kwama queen in the Shurdan Raple mine and recruit some miners, you will have a profitable business for your stronghold.
Tell me more.
It's just across from the River Odai from your stronghold. The queen there is blighted. You will need scrolls of Cure Blight. Try speaking with Hetman Elmawiya in Nisus, or Pirilet Rustarad in Sadrith Mora.
What about recruitment?
In House Lalu, we always have a shortage of egg miners, but this gives us an opportunity to recruit miners from other houses. There are usually some unemployed miners in Nisus and Telarune. Go to either of these cities and ask around.
Alright, good to know. In fact, with that in
I've
mind,
got a few minutes if you need something.
I'm gonna take a quick trip to Vivek just to advance in Lalu, and then we'll properly work on the rest of my tasks.
You're in good company, friend.
Where is that snake?
I'm Aiseline Marion, the Breton Guild Guide. I provide instantaneous transport between the various Mages Guild here in Vardenfell. What's your destination?
Alderaan, no, Vivek, please.
Well met.
Welcome, friend. The
Ah,
day is
yes.
yours.
The
What should we
hardest
talk
boss. No! Ah, I thought I was saving.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
Searching.
I do like the transition from day to night. So I'm curious if this is the egg mine. Nope. So same thing. We'll talk with a member of the house just in case it unlocks something. But we'll head to Vivek, and this time I'll remember to actually save.
I feel as though I've just awakened from a dream, a terrible dream of the 6th house.
I can understand why you want to be out at night then.
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead. Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company.
I don't want to count how many minutes are taken up.
Share your
No!
thoughts. Enjoy the company. Welcome, friend. The day is yours. What shall we talk about?
I don't want imagine how many minutes of the playthrough are dedicated to this person alone. Freedom. Alright, let's see if I can do a fancy run to the Halalu compound. Probably not. Gives me a chance to practice my restoration. That's justification. I also need to remember I can sell off some of that other armor and whatnot.
It's truly a pleasure to see you.
Welcome out. I
We're
see
watching
this land
you.
suits you. We welcome you freely.
That's not called for. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to sell anything here. Unless I somehow want to pick up these other, other less costly things to offset. I think I'll just accept that I'm not able to liquidate this.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
You seem like very good company.
Ordell asked you to deliver shipment of ebony. You did well, my little pudding pie. Ordell Heverly is now on a prison ship. Same situation you found yourself in when you first came here. Take these little rings, sweetie. They'll look good on you.
Oh, that wasn't expected. Let's talk about advancement.
Congratulations, Dumpling. You've earned the rank of House Father.
What about further advancement?
I can't advance you any more, Dumpling. You'll need to see Duke Vedum of Dren himself to be a counselor or even a Grandmaster. The Duke is staying in Ebonheart this year. He's the Grandmaster of House Lalu. You know, before he inherited his title.
Any business?
Now that you've had some experience in ebony smuggling pudding pie, I want you to look for Velfred the Outlaw. He's been a very naughty boy, smuggling ebony without paying House Lalu the proper respect. I'm sure you can turn your sweet charms on him and make him respect House Lalu, and if he won't listen, you know what to do. He usually docks at Hala Ode.
It's on my way, actually. Let me do it on my way back. I think this is the wrong side. Before I leave the foreign corridor, I might actually be able to sell off some of my gear in the Fighters Guild. This is promising. Should also take a second and find out what my heaviest fortified personality potions are.
Stay as long as you like. It would be a privilege to talk with you.
Alright. So we'll start with the most costly. I'm assuming I can. Oh, alright, that was easy.
The pleasure is all mine.
Well met, friend.
Greetings and salutations.
You here for orders or advancement, Guardian? Or was there something else you wanted?
Advancement.
When you want to advance further, Guardian? There isn't really much farther for you to advance, save for taking my position. We can discuss that later, though. First, I have some orders for you.
Let's hear it.
I watch your progress in the Fighters Guild, Caius, and you'll make a fine guildmaster someday. But with all the unrest in Cyrodiil City, we need allies to make sure that there's still a Fighters Guild here for you. I need you to kill the Thieves Guild bosses.
It's a bit extreme. Let's hear about the unrest.
Uriel Septim was never a strong emperor, and now he's finally dying of age and illness, a coward's death. They say Akano makes the real decisions. They say Uriel's heirs are really Daedra, or shapeshifters planted by Jagar Tharn. They say that the Emperor might pull back the legions and try to protect himself. Some of the generals in the legions have one eye on Uriel Septim and one eye on the throne. At a time like this, only the Imperial guilds with strong allies will survive.
Alright, tell me more about the allies.
I trust you, Caius, so I'll tell you that I've made an alliance with the Kimona Tong. These local boys have the wit and the juice. The Thieves Guild haven't got a chance. They're bad for business. It's time for change in Vardenfell. I can bring about that change. I'd like you to kill the Thieves Guild bosses.
Alright.
In Sadrith Mora, kill Hellend at Dirty Muriel's Corner Club. Feel free to kill any other thieves there. In Balmora, the Thieves Guild there is Southwall Tavern. Kill Habisi the Khajiit, and then go to the Rat and the Pot in Aldaroon and kill Angoth. When the Thieves Guild bosses are dead, talk to me again. Here's some gold to deal with the guards.
We share the same company. What can I do for you?
What is this place?
I feel like it.
The pleasure is all mine.
I am definitely not following that order, although I should find someone.
That's
Oh
one
yeah.
ugly outfit.
What are you talking about? See if I can go for the full 1760.
I like what I see.
Really? What do you think of my outfit?
The pleasure
Alright,
is all
so
mine.
I've cleared out some weight. I have some orders, but not the whole story, obviously. I think now we make our way to
Well,
Alderaan.
I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
Let me out!
That guy asks
I
way
don't
too
know
many
where to begin.
questions.
It is such an honor to meet you.
Alright, so here we're just gonna head straight to Alderaan. I seem to remember they've given rather good advice in the past about how to handle the Fighters Guild in Vivek, so maybe we'll stop by the Fighters Guild.
How may I help you, Dunmer?
I sent you to take care of Nara Brennan. Have you had any success with that yet?
Not quite yet, but I wanted to try and talk with you about a little something else. Or not.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
Let's see if we can find the rat in the pot and see if we can... Actually, you know what? Let me finish my task before I do that. So I need to go to Nisus and I need to go to Margon. Perfect. Now I have a few tasks here. One, potentially recruit miners to get a cure plate scroll, assuming I don't already have one. I'll guess no.
I'm an officer of the Imperial Legion. Move along.
Know where I can find some miners.
Welcome, Caius. I'm Talmus Draylor. You're in the village of Nisus. If you're a pilgrim, you're probably looking for the Mask of Vivek in Nisus Temple. Otherwise, I can help you find what you're looking for.
Well, let's start with the egg mine.
It's up on the hill on the east side of town. Careful in there. The Kwama Queen has been bladed. They're only letting miners in.
All right. What about Hetman Abel Mawia?
The Valathi Dunmer Hetman Abel Mawia is the village hetman, the village steward for Hlaran Remoran, Redaran Master, Counselor, Lord of Nisus.
Where can I find him, though? What about recruiting miners?
I heard Illusor Tensimirian was looking for work. He lives on the north side of Nisus, between the temple and the mines.
Works for me.
Yes.
You talk too much, Outlander.
I don't believe I've seen a dark elf in such a grand outfit in some time. How can I help you? Thanks for getting my pants back.
Don't mention it.
Welcome, Caius. I'm Hained Lamasi. You're in the village of Nisus. If you're a pilgrim, you're probably looking for the Mask of Vivek at Nisus Temple. Otherwise, I can help you find what you're looking for.
Between the temple and the mines. I thought I was there, but... I would have thought it was as hard. Alright. I'm going to assume he's not in the barracks, but I don't suppose it would hurt to check. Especially if it's Redoran, I'm going to assume that's all dark elves that I'm looking for. Then again, I suppose there aren't too many official buildings here, so... Let's maybe give the barracks a bit of a closer look.
Yes?
Welcome, Cass. I'm Strillian Marco. You're in the village of Nisus. If you're a pilgrim, you're probably looking for the Mask of Vivek at Nisus Temple. Otherwise, I can help you find what you're looking for.
I just want to know where he is.
Nisus is a small agricultural village on Wada Samsi with a prosperous little egg mine. We sit on a cavern route to Alderun with Silt Strider service, and traders come through here often. Like any small outland caravan village, it has a market, Nisus Temple, and a trade house, the Madrek Trade House. Unlike most outland villages, there's the Deathshed Legion garrison in Nisus, and pilgrims come to see the Mask of Vivek at Nisus Temple. Meridora is in Nisus Temple, priestess. Hetman Abel Mawia is the village hetman. General Darius leads the Death's Head Legion garrison at Fort Darius. Opito Bolagora, an orc, is the Death's Head Legion's camp prefect. Phineas Madrak runs the Madrak Trade House. A renegade Talveni wizard, Baladis Denmivani, lives in Avris Delrin, the old Veloth Tower.
Oddly enough, it never actually says where. Where my target is. So there's really nothing here for me to see. I suppose for lack of any better options, let's take a look and see what's in the temple. I'm pretty sure it doesn't let me do this, but...
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for. Three gods, one true faith.
I can't believe I got away with that.
We're watching you, scum.
The doors of the spirit. The ancestors are among us. They are never further away than the waiting door. The ancestors are not departed. The dead are not under the earth. Their spirits are in the restless wind, in the fire's voice, in the foot-smooth step. Pay heed to these things, and you will know your absent kin. Pay reverence through gift and prayer. Acquaint the ancestors with your affairs, with your comings and goings, with your blessings and trials. From the waiting door comes your protection. Heed the spirits, who are the guardians of your hearth, teachers of wisdom, counselors of fortune, seers of fate. Each bone is a door through the wall of the world. Each bone is the road, with wisdom and power, the travelers. Each bone is the ghost fence that guards us from evil. Honor the ancestors upon your hearths, within your halls, in the community of your temples, in the solitude of your tombs. Guard your ancestors from beasts, from thieves, from profane priests and sorcerers. Let no creature steal your spirits, for the plundered hearth is diminished, and the plundered tomb is shamed. Live in one world with your spirits. Honor the spirits within and without you. Do not grieve for the dead. Take shelter in their arms and pay heed to their words.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either, lady. Just letting you know what I think of your ancestors. Alright, so that little journey didn't work out.
What now? What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me? What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me? What do you seek in Nisa's, Outlander?
I am a little intrigued by this building. I'm assuming this is the Mad Telvanni tower, though. Well, if that's it. waste of time, but not what I was looking for either. Nope, but I'm not done. Thought it might be a fight, but apparently not.
I'm Vladis Demvani, and this, Arvsdrellin, is my home. Why have you come here?
What can you tell me about the disappearance of the dwarves?
If I liked you better, I might tell you.
Well, we can fix that.
It was unfashionable among the Dwemer to view their spirits as synthetic constructs, 3, 4, or 40 creational gradients below the divine. During the Dawn Era, they researched the death of the Earthbones, what we call now the laws of nature, dissecting the process from the sacred, willing itself into the profane. I believe their mechanists and tonal architects discovered systematic regression techniques to perform the reverse, that is, to create the sacred from the depths of the profane. As the Dwemer left no corpses or traces of conflict behind, I believe that generations of ritualistic anti-creations resulted in their immediate but foreseen removal from the mundus. They retreated behind math, behind color, behind the active principle itself. That the Dwemer vanished during a conflict with Nerevar in the tribunal is merely a coincidence.
Alright, tell me more about yourself. What about Darius?
He plays his role in town, and the best keeps his hands out of my business.
About the Drummer Ruins.
You seem to really have an interest in the dwarves, so I will tell you this. Sneak into the Nisus egg mine. I heard they made the most unusual discovery recently.
And the Egg of Time?
I cannot read and write the Dwemer language.
Tell me about Nisus.
Everyone here leaves me alone. That is how I like it.
How about Moon and Star?
The enchanted ring called Moon and Star, or one clan under Moon and Star as the Ashlands call it, was forged for the hero Nerevar by one of the Dwemer sorceress priest Kagrak's smiths and blessed by the Daedra Lord Azura. The ring gave Nerevar supernatural powers of persuasion and indisputable proof of identity, since any other who tried to wear the ring would be killed instantly.
What about Nerevar himself?
When the Dunmer followed Veloth to Morrowind, they were many warring clans, with no law or leader in common. One Dunmer warlord, Nerevar, had the ambition to rule all of the Dunmer. In that time, House Dwemer were great engineers, so Nerevar went in secret to a Dwemer smith and asked for an enchanted ring that would help him. The ring gave its wearers great powers of persuasion. For safety, it was enchanted to instantly kill anyone who wore it, except Nerevar. The ring was called Moon and Star, and it helped Nerevar unite the various clans into the First Council. Later, however, disputes over religion divided the council, with House Dwemer and House Dagoth on one side and all the other houses on the other. Dumak and Dagoth invited Orc and Nord clans as allies and held Northwest Morrowind, while Nerevar mustered the other houses and nomad tribes and marched east to meet the Dwemer-Dagoth Westerner forces. The armies met at Red Mountain, a Dwemer stronghold. The Dwemer were defeated, and terrible sorceries were used, resulting in the utter extermination of House Dwemer, House Dagoth, and their allies. Nerevar died after the battle, and his ring was lost, but Nerevar's alliance survives into Morrowind's ruling political institution, the Grand Council.
Cool. Probably could have gone for the backstab, but...
A warm welcome to you.
You're in the village of Nisus, Caius. I am Hetman Abel Mawia. Can I help you? Are you looking for services in Nisus? We're pretty limited. Just a mining village, a temple, and a small legion garrison.
I was hoping for a, cure blight disease, really. Yeah, we'll get two just in case. And we'll add an egg mine pass. At this point, I think I'm going to go to the egg mine itself.
Is there something you need?
See if I can recruit directly.
What do you seek in Nisus, Outlander?
It's up on the hill on the east side of town. Careful in there, the Kwama Queen has been blighted. They're only letting miners in.
I hope this counts.
You're in the village of Nisus, Caius. I am Ashpore Almu. How can I help you? If you're looking for services in Nisus, we're pretty limited. Just a mining village, a temple, and a small legion garrison.
So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get fined if I pick that lock.
I'm Ilisur Tansamaran. You're in the village of Nisus. If there's some specific place you're looking for, I can probably help you. Or if you're just killing time, I'd be happy to share a little Morrowind lore or swap the latest rumors.
Let's go for recruitment.
Yes, I'm an egg miner, and I'm looking for work. Why do you ask?
I need miners in the Shurdan Rapley mine.
I heard that the Shurdan Rapley mine is going to open again, despite the bandits and the blight. I will serve you and your house faithfully. I will be at the mine with my crew in a few days.
Good to know. Maybe I don't need a pass for the egg mine then.
I don't believe I've seen a dark elf in a grand outfit in such time. How can I help you?
Is there something?
Wait, is that it, maybe?
Is there something I can do for you?
I'm an officer of the Imperial Legion. Move along. It's locked, and yes, I have the key. If I liked you more, maybe I'd let you in.
of these shoes. Fine.
I'm not supposed to let anyone in, but you're not so bad. Here, take the key, and don't tell Darius that I gave it to you.
Wouldn't dream of it.
You're in an egg mine, Outlander, so be careful. Kwama foragers and warriors won't attack miners since they're used to our smell, but they will attack intruders, and you smell like an intruder.
I just want to make sure that I don't have any other opportunities to recruit more miners. Don't normally like getting wet, but if there's a chance to find wealth, I'll take it. All right, one more time. I'll head back there when I'm done with this level. All of this may just be a big waste of time, and I should pursue my actual goal here, but seeing as I'm already in the egg mine, we'll give it a shot.
You're not supposed to be here. I'm going to count to 10, and if you're still here when I'm done, you're going to be in big trouble.
Not quite ready to murder the egg mine yet. Oh, hello. That's right, that's why I was going to Nisus. Alright, taken care of, taken care of. Find blueprints. There was definitely something in Margon. I'll leave it be for now.
Divine metaphysics.
I think I'm going to take whatever Dwemer artifacts I can find as I go by. I'll drop off. I'll drop as I need to. But the idea here is that... Oh, well, that was quick. I wanted to see if there's the possibility of my Mage's Guild contact paying for them. Well, that was easy. Over your lives.
You're not supposed to be here. I'm going to count to 10, and if you're here when I'm done, you're going to be in big trouble.
Hi, Queen. Enough is enough. I guess I can justify this in saying that it's a rival egg mine now. I'll use the potion if I have to, damn it. Pretty sure I've already, yeah.
This fight is
So long, suckers. Wrong way. A bit inelegant, but I got what I needed.
Now,
It's a bit tempting to go right back to Alderaan right away, but actually, now that I think of it, if
is there
Margon...
something you need?
Yeah, actually Margon is on the way. Like, so the best way for me to get to Margon is actually from Alderaan, I think. And it lets me refresh a bit of Magico.
Good day, Outlander, and welcome to Nisus. We're a small mining village with a temple and a legion garrison, and a handy outfitting station if you're exploring the West Gash. I'm your local caravaneer. I can get you on a silt strider to travel to your destination, or if you're new to Nisus, I can help you with local services. Do you need someone in particular, or is there a specific place that I can help you find?
Alderaan, please.
How about sharing the wealth? I've lots to show you.
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy
Did you find any blueprints in Bethmez?
I did.
I believe there are more blueprints in Bethmez.
Ow!
This is truly remarkable, Caius. These plans are very similar. Perhaps with both of them in my possession, I can discover their secrets. It's a shame Archmage Trebonus doesn't share your dedication to scholarship. I wish the guild were led by someone with your respect for scholarship, Master Wizard. Perhaps you could speak with him and make him see reason.
Perhaps I could. Any more duties? Oh, well. I suppose that settles that. If you could just give me one quick second. I'm recording this just before I'm ready to start streaming, so I need to be a little careful in terms of setting up, and I'm just going to send a quick message out. Alright, thanks for that. And while I'm at it, I'm just going to take a quick second here and take a look at the map to look at Margon. I think it's just a direct path. Sorry about that. I'm a little uncertain about this, but I'm pretty sure.
The wealth. I've lots to show you.
I'm pretty sure I've got this down.
Tidings and good wishes to you.
I should remember why I need to do this, though. So I think it was Sargon was here. Oh, hang on. I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I could sell the extra goodies.
Tidings and good wishes. How about sharing the wealth? I've lots to show you.
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company.
Alright, no, so let's see if I can just sell off whatever I can.
Welcome, friend.
Honestly, at this point, here you go.
What should we talk
Consider
about?
it a gift. Close. I'll live.
How about sharing the wealth? Ah, friend. So of course I'm not looking for Margon itself so much as the cave near it, so I should keep an eye out for that. Just gonna finish a little drink. make me do this again.
I don't think we've been introduced to Outlander. I am Ramasi Esranat. How can I help you?
I was hoping to find out more about getting the Mage's Guild. My contact's in touch with one of the Ashlander wise women.
May I help you?
Oh no, one of these guys again. Don't make eye contact. Alright, so we found Morgan. I suppose the question now is if I want to, leather is a bit for me to sell here. Assuming I can find. That's not as exciting, actually. Alright then, this actually gets a little more complicated then, because there might be an argument for me to go to the Urshalaka camp right after this. I can always pay for a Salt Strider after. I'm missing something here. There we go, north. I think I'm well gotten off the path that I'm supposed to be on, but let's see where it goes. Oh, actually, come to think of it, Sargon might be on my way to Urshalaka camp. I'm gonna follow this for now. I might have already passed it, but let's just take a quick look. Drat. I think I'm gonna go back just in case. Now we're getting close to Margon again, so... Now this doesn't seem to fit the description at all. It may be another way to the Earthland camp, but I think that's another consideration entirely. I think I'll go left to Margon. I really don't want to have to use magic if I don't have to. Before I go too much further, I think I've already done a search for Sargon, but let me just take a quick look at the map again. So we know it's to the north of Margon. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna treat this like we're going to Ursulaku camp. If I encounter Sargon on the way, then, that's best. The other possibility, of course, is that north. That could mean this whole area up here. It could potentially also mean Shegarad, which I thought I was done with. I'm also a few minutes past my start time for the Monday broadcast, so I may have to leave this one in progress. I know it'll be a shorter episode, but I had some trouble getting started. No. It's nice not to have to hear the combat music, but I know going into the water we're gonna hear that in just a second. Certainly won't complain about more materials, but sometimes you just want to get somewhere. Mind you, it has a nice little dawn seat. I should have been paying attention. All right. Let's see if we can get another soul gem. I'm not exactly crazy about having to take a staff to the face about 10 times, but I did want to get the trap in.
I am ready to give you my judgment. The ancestors and stars have given me clear signs. The lost prophecies leave no doubt. The incarnate shall be an outlander. You, blessed by Azura, must lift the 7 curses of Dagoth-Ur. Prophecy has shown the 7 steps of the Nerevarene's path, and I have been chosen as your guide for each step on that path. I will read the signs and show you the way. It is time for you to walk the path of the 7 visions and pass the 7 trials of the 7 visions. You are born on a certain day to uncertain parents, so you've passed the first trial. My dreams show me that you will also fulfill the second trial, that neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. I have read the signs, but I cannot understand. Can you explain this to me? That you have overcome the curse of flesh is strange enough, but that it should protect you from blight and age is past belief. Yet the signs of my dreams are clear. You have passed the second trial, but the third trial is unfulfilled. The mystery of the third trial is not my secret to share. Go to Sul-Matul, the guardian of our cult, and he shall tell you of the third trial. When you fulfilled the third trial, return to me for guidance on your next steps on the path of the Nerevarene. In legend, there is a shrine to Azura called the Cavern of the Incarnate. There are secrets that I may not tell you about this cavern. Do not ask.
I have a favor to ask for a friend.
The Ursulaku will never meet with an Argonian sorcerer.
Fair enough. Alright, it pains me to end at this point,
this land
but
suits you.
we
welcome you freely, Outlander.
I actually need to start my Monday cast, so we will make this a shorter one here. We will try and find Sargon. But until now, we have continued on the path of the Nerevarene, and we're a bit closer to our goal. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.